Hi everybody, it's Jackie Schomburg-Abstract. I'm going to get to some collage paper soon, but first I wanted to say that this is kind of my 1-year anniversary of this channel. Thank you so much for all of you guys who've subscribed and liked and commented along the way. Last year it was a big experiment for me to start this channel, and I'm so glad I did, and I so appreciate all of your encouragement and participation and just all the love you guys have given me over this last year. So who knew I would go from 0 subscribers to 2,700 plus. And I'm really proud of this channel. So thank you for being a part of it. And please let me know in the comments what ideas you have that you'd like to see me do in my videos. So I would love to know what you guys are interested in. What do you want to see more of? What do you want to see me try? What kind of experiments do you want to see me do? What colors should I work with? I would love to hear your ideas so that I can make some of those this year. We'll see what happens in year number 2. Thank you so much for believing in me and coming along for the ride. And I will be around for a long time because I really have enjoyed this, most of all because of all of you. So thank you guys for this community. And I love what we're building here, and I hope you'll stay with me for a long time as well. So now I'm going to do some collage papers and show you just some really simple ways to make collage papers. And I will also link to my live that I did last week, which shows me using these papers to start my mixed media pieces that I did in my live. So I started out with some acrylic ink. And this is ink that once it dries basically it turns into acrylic paint. So that means that it won't bleed. So you can color over it with water-based media and it won't reactivate the dye in the ink. So I used a credit card. I'm using a credit card to apply it in different ways. I really just wanted some new collage paper to work with. All my rest of my collage paper is in tiny scraps at this point, and I wanted some good, strong black and white content, I suppose. And I also wanted to try out some new tools. So this is actually a case from my AirPods that I had, and I just found some interesting papers. I have no idea where I got this from. It's like a foam square, but I love how it printed. So stay tuned on this because I think you'll be seeing a lot more of me working with this. I really love how this checkerboard looks kind of like a weathered tile wall of some sort. So this is really fun. It didn't take me that long, you guys. Maybe it took me 25 minutes to do all of these papers. And then I had fresh, beautiful, fun, and if nothing else, just different collage papers to work with, which meant that I was able to start bold and didn't have to worry about reinventing the wheel because I already was. Just by using new collage paper, your work will look different. Okay, this I obviously sprayed water on the page and then added some ink, and now I'm just taking some copies. I don't know. I'm using it to get additional copies of that and also to dry it off at the same time. So this is some sort of packing material. I believe this came in like a Whole Foods order as insulation. It's probably like 10 layers of different paper towel and tissue paper like papers. So I'm using a palette knife to apply this, just making some curvy lines. The interesting thing about it is that, right, as you're adding the ink, it's soaking through the different layers. So whatever designs you have on the top layer, you have a more abstracted version of it in the subsequent layers. So that was kind of fun. And this is just what's left of a masking tape roll after my children emptied it for me. And here you can see as I'm tearing the layers, right? It just gives you a different type of line underneath. This last page was my favorite, I think, that I made. Using a paintbrush just to make little dabs. And I will put the card, I'll put a link up at the top right-hand corner of this video that shows you where I used this paper then in my live last week, which turned out really cool because these little dabs looked very like tribal when I put them on paper. And it gave a really cool vibe to what I ended up making. So again, making collage papers doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be you reinventing the wheel. There I just took it and smashed it on my palette to create that kind of blob shape. Using a color shaper on the edge just to make some uneven lines and stamping those out. You can stamp just about anything. You can stamp anything. It just depends on if you like the mark it makes. But even if you don't, it may show up as a very cool element in something that you create. So there's really no end to what you can make for collage. You can scribble, you can do whatever. And if you tear it up and put it in a painting, it will add character. It'll be something that's uniquely your own. So you don't always have to buy paper. You can just make it yourself. All right, so if you try it, let me know. And let me know what else you'd like to see me make in these videos. I would love to hear your opinions. Thanks for watching. Bye.